any interruption. Yes, I'm talking about interrupted bass lines, and we're talking about James P. Johnson's interrupted bass lines, where you, instead of providing the normal easy flow of the 1, 2, 3, 4 octave chord, low note chord, you do something different and more syncopated in the bass that provides a little rhythmic punch to the piece, gives it a little extra offbeat energy, so to speak. Now that example I played was from Johnson's Mule Walk Stomp, which I learned years ago out of this folio, James P. Johnson's Piano Jazz Fest. And the part that I played is the D section, and if you look right here, right before the D section, the melody in the right hand, in triplets and dotted ace and everything, is supported by a regular beat, just like in ragtime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all in eighth notes, single note chord, single note chord, single note chord, etc. Then you get into the D section, and he starts out with a chord in the right hand held over the bar line, and then supported by a syncopated octave figure in the left hand, which alternates with a syncopated octave figure and a regular beat, and a syncopated octave figure and a regular beat. And every time you have the regular beat, the right hand gets syncopated. Okay, so that's why you have the idea is, I'm assuming it's the idea, since this has not come from Johnson's memoirs or anything, but the idea would be to not only have the bass line interrupted to provide a rhythmic punch, but to have the bass line take over a section of the melody and have the melody transfer back and forth between the right hand and the left hand, the right hand, the left hand, the right hand, the left hand, so that you no longer, at least for this period of measures, have a system of right hand lead melody and left hand support rhythm. It is a equal opportunity bass line that we have here. Now I'm turning over to another James P. Johnson folio. This one here, Piano Solos by James P. Johnson. These are all original folios, and there's not too many of them around, so if you see one around, you better pick it up, because there's a lot of great stuff in here. And this one here, the Snowy Morning Blues, incidentally, if you want to see full performances of both the Mule Walk Stomp and Snowy Morning Blues, I've got those posted on YouTube in our website. But the Snowy Morning Blues starts out as the lead melody in the right hand, supported by tenths, moving tenths and octaves in the left hand. Well, when you get to this section here, where he says socket, you have the right hand playing a melody supported, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 of quarter note figures, you have an eighth note rest, and then a dotted quarter note on a tenth, and another tenth, and a rest. You have a syncopated left hand, and again you have melody to melody, melody to melody between the right hand and the left hand, all due to this idea of an interrupted bass line. And see, the melody travels back and forth between the right hand and the left hand, and then after you get through with this section, you go into the next section where he says lightly, and look what he does here in the left hand. He's got another lead melody, syncopated melody in the left hand, followed by a syncopated melody in the right hand. So you have this activity between the two hands, if it wasn't for the interrupted bass line, and you provided the regular, standard, like ragtime left-hand rhythm to that section, it would sound... And with this you have... That, my friends, is James P. Johnson's interrupted bass line.